We are live again. Woo-hoo! I'm super excited. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekly live training where we talked about how to train smart, use your time wisely, not to get hurt, and qualify for top races and win
while maintaining life balance.
My name is Coach Sheng-Ro. I'm a 2-time triathlon Guinness World Record holder, best-selling author, motivational speaker, and high-performance triathlon and endurance coach. And this is our open water swim coach, Vineta. All right. Well, and today we're going to talk about something very exciting, very inspirational, very valuable, especially, like if you are, it applies to all athletes. Actually, it's much easier if I just show it to you right now.
The poster, yes.
Yes, here you go.
What are we talking about today? Let's see it.
If I'm good at this Zoom, there, share. All right. From endurance cyclist to half Ironman finisher, how to gain open water swim confidence. Who wants confidence in open water?
Yes.
This is for you. Even if you currently panic. So it's not just, I don't have confidence, but actually if you're panicking, this one is for you. If you have shoulder pain, this is for you. If you're very busy, I think everyone's very busy.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to talk about that. How to gain, okay, I'm repeating that. So what we're going to do, we're going to decode the psychological triggers in how to beat open water panic effectively. Okay. Time crunch athlete, achieving more in less, balancing training for your first 70.3, even though this, you want to also complete some double century, you like extracurricular activities, okay? Or while learning swim technique, even with demanding lifestyle. So
yes. And then we're going to talk about how to swim efficiently and shave off swimming time.
Mm-hmm. The difference between watching YouTube drills and implementing results-driven swim training strategies. Last but not the least, shoulder pain no more, okay? So you're going to discover like what we have done and what you could try, okay, on your own so that you can be free of your shoulder pain, okay? So you're going to learn a lot today. We will also show you some behind the scenes of how our special guest challenged himself to go to the new level with his swimming and triathlon, okay? So as I mentioned to you guys, like this ones are for all athletes of all levels, okay? If you need help in swimming, endurance cyclists, and you're like on the border, like I see those people there, they're going to swim, but can I even do it? I'm panicking, okay?
I'm more comfortable with pedals, not paddles.
Yes, pedals. Let's switch that to paddles. All right. Or if you have busy schedule, or if, for example, but I really want to continue doing my fun stuff. What is your fun stuff? Because for our special guest, it was, and so far before, it was double century and some running. And today he did it. Okay. But then how do you do that? Okay.
All right. Well, I want to know who's joining us live. So if you're joining us live, put hashtag live so we can see. And then those of you who are watching this as a replay, put hashtag replay and we'll say hi to you.
Yep. So, Vineta is going to pull the live stream. Okay. So if I would love for us to have a two-way conversation here, okay? Because we do check out your comments and we want to communicate with you. We want to get to know you, okay? We're going to be interacting, so ask questions. This is your training. Vineta will read them. Or if we don't have a lot of time today, we're going to read them also later and actually answer directly, okay? All right. So let's welcome the new members in the group. If you're new in this group, we do this on a weekly basis, a live training. It's for the most part, it's Fridays, unless our special guest is just very busy, okay? So, but for the most part, watch out our announcement and so that you can reserve your calendar.
Yes, okay? Let me say hi to the people I see joining us. Hi, Simon, good to see you. John's here. Kim,
yes.
Mary, Sarah.
Wow, a lot of
Ted,
people.
Good to have you guys.
Hello, everyone. You guys are ready for this? Okay, so let's do this one. We're going to welcome our special guest, Noriel. Hello, Noriel. How are you doing?
Good. I'm so excited when you call me, cause like, oh, wow. It's like, but I said like, man, this is one way for me to celebrate what I have accomplished. So I said, okay, let's do it, coach. And I'm
Okay.
sure,
Wow.
yeah, I'm inspired to all the athletes before. So I said, I'm sure that they're gonna learn something from my journey and an experience.
Okay. Well, we want to learn from you. Absolutely. Because you did amazing. So let me share you guys what he did. Okay. So let me show you. Well, this is just one of the many awesome pictures that he had. This is after finishing his first 70.3 coming out of the open water.
Woohoo, looking like a pro. I like that.
Yeah. It's like, I need to get like
Wow,
my
it's like PR.
So this is him finishing, okay, his first 70.3.
Yeah,
That's just,
I can't believe he's looking so awesome with his first.
he's gonna teach you how to pose.
Look at those
Hey,
photos.
hey, Coach
Amazing.
Pineta, I practiced that pose.
So he
I said I'm
practiced
gonna be like
those.
the best looking in my finisher.
Yeah.
That's
So he
already
made
my mindset before the race. Is how should I gonna be looking?
how to pose. Okay, so that's another thing.
Not just how to train, how to pose at the
How to
end.
pose
That's
to
right.
finish, because he got great pictures here. Okay, a winner. Okay, there you go. Really, because what did you do besides that? You also got your swim time, May 25 from 2:20, finishing 200 yards, and then 2:26 of your pace in doing your 400 yards. Okay. And after that, you did the same thing. You got 2:06 from 2:20 to it's to 2:26. Okay.
Nice.
From May 25 to July 11. Okay. Well, we're gonna talk about that. How did he do it? We're gonna break it down. Okay. So Noriel, so congratulations again on your 70.3. We are
Thank
super
you, Coach.
excited what else has come, but we're gonna talk more about like how was it for you? Okay. When walk us through how it was for you before you reach out to us.
Yes. What was going on with your training when we had that call with you in May, mid-May?
Actually, before the call, and I said to myself, you know what? I don't need coaching. I can just do it by myself. So what I did was I YouTube a lot. I typed what is the best tips for beginners. So I said like, oh, so many videos.
Yeah.
I even buy the apps of SwimPro and SwimMap, just like almost $100. And I said I needed this one. I mean,
Sure.
but I followed all those YouTube videos,
Oh,
3
like,
per week.
okay.
Yeah, I mean like
You
it's not
studied
like
it.
simple balance breathing. And I said I'm not improving at all,
Gotcha.
and
Wow.
I'm not enjoying it.
Uh,
And the worst part was I have shoulder pain after like swimming. I said like, man, I'm doing the wrong thing. And I said like, I need a coach. It's
Yeah.
like I can't enjoy swimming and like I'm just wasting my time.
Yeah. Well, I have a question. Like, why did you want to do swimming? Like, what is it for? Is it only for 70.3, or is there any other reason?
Uh, uh well, first of all, my health first. I'm
Okay.
having a pain.
Okay.
That's like if I kept doing swimming like this, I'm gonna be ended hurting myself.
Yeah.
And at the same time, so I joined the 3P Tri team, and we always swim in Bayshore. And it's it's embarrassing. I cannot swim in the deep water. For some reason, I panic.
So are you just on the shore?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in the shore. I'm in the shore. I can even cross that 400 meters or 400
Yeah.
yards or 500 to the bridge to
Yeah.
the playground.
500 yards.
Not for some reason I just panic.
Okay. Yeah. So do you swim alone, or you swim with
Uh,
friends? So you
I
go
swim with my friends, but the
you
thing
guys,
is,
you guys
I
meet up.
separate them because they swim in the near to the buoy and I swim in the shore. So I said,
Okay,
like, okay,
gotcha.
I'm tired and I'm just gonna stand up.
Okay. So even though like, there are your friends around, because sometimes some athletes, they're afraid of their safety, even though you got your friends there, there's something going on about going to the deep end of the water for you. You panic. Did you have any past history? I think
Uh,
your battery.
well, when I was a kid, I, al- I nearly drowned, though, but yeah,
Okay.
I have the kind of experience.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I can go to the deep water, but when I stroke, then that's the time I start panicking. So I
Gotcha.
go back to the shore again.
I see. How long have you been so how first you mentioned about YouTubing. So like YouTubing, is it a word? So how long have you been YouTubing like all these drills? Because it sounds like you were studying like
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
all videos. So how long
yeah.
have you been doing how long were you doing
So
that?
last year,
Last year.
probably last quarter of the year last year.
Okay. So like
That's
around October,
yeah,
November.
yeah.
Okay.
3-4 months.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
then like going to the open water every time you go. And when we talk, it was already like 6-7 weeks out
Yeah,
from
I
about two
I keep
months
doing
left.
all this one, and I said, you know what? I spent a lot of these Oregon
Mhm.
Ironman 7.3. Like what? How much is the registration? Almost
Uh-huh.
$500.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
plane ticket, my hotel.
Right.
Well, I said, like, if I cannot finish the swim, then like, wow, that's a lot of money to
Yeah.
lose. And
Yeah.
I said, like, man, I need a coach. So
Okay.
like, I asked my friend, and they recommended Coach Shangri-La.
Okay.
Who is Coach Shangri-La? So I think, oh
You're
man,
good in
Coach
like
Oh man, I said, like, 2 times Guinness record of triathlon, and she's specialized swimming. This is a celebrity coach. Wow, I was so excited. So when I saw the ads, and I pick up the phone, and yeah, I called them, and like I kind of like intimidated because he's a celebrity coach, and like okay, yeah, and then yeah, and that was the one of the best decision I've ever made to pick up that call. I mean,
to,
to
to
call
pick
you
up the
guys.
call.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. Did we bite?
I feel like
No, right?
comfortable already, coach. Then
We actually
you
got
guys
to know
like that
more.
15 minutes. It's all worth it. I mean, like you asked
Yeah.
me like step by step for the 30 days swim boot camp,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
and
Uh-huh.
and I saw the result. Like
Okay.
most all the athletes who has gun training, they improve, and I want to be like that too.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to talk more because I know you want swimming. Okay. You want your 70.3, but you also want other things. You want to also continue to please and make your wife happy.
Yes.
So you got crew. So like for everyone, like he Noriel is the go-getter. He wants everything. He's like wearing different hats. Tell us more about like what are in your plate. You got full-time job, family.
Yeah. I have my full-time job, and yeah, and I have my wife is pregnant, and
Okay.
she is full term now. So anytime I'm gonna be a daddy.
There you go.
Ah,
Yeah. All right.
And
So those were my challenges then, and well, with I'm really stressed out with my swimming
yeah.
because I really want to finish my Ironman 7.3 in Oregon, and
Yeah.
with all my shoulder injury, with all those open water panic,
Yes.
and I want as a lifestyle to swim, and I cannot join at all. So I
Yeah.
said, man, I need a coach.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
because
so
I remember that when we talked to you, you were saying that you couldn't really go past 100 meters. You had to like take a breath, stop for a
Or
little
20
bit
seconds.
for 20
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
So what was happening that would prevent you from doing longer than that?
Uh, for for swim technique, because like if you have a bad technique, it's everything is dragging and you spend more energy and it's not even fast.
Mm.
So yeah, and that's why I don't feel improving at all.
Mm.
So you were getting winded, or was your breathing, or what was happening that made you stop every 100 yards?
Yeah, I'm out of breath.
Out of breath.
Out
Yeah, out of breath. Actually, I'm gonna show it to you. Like, yeah, it's all out of breath. I actually have to underline how many times he put there, out of breath, out of breath. So he actually first started around May 25th, and this was his first workout. Okay, so he did his 400 meters, 200 meters. It says at that time the pace for 400 meters was 226, 220 for 200, so around 220 to 230. Okay, so now uh because it's small, this is that. Okay, so he said here, I consider myself still a novice, been watching a lot of YouTube drills and applying it. And he also said, but I can't swim well. I can swim 2,000 yards, but just doing 100 yards in 30 seconds. I don't have confidence on the open water. And then on the actual workout, yeah, there you go. Every yards, I feel out of breath on the third, no rhythm and sinking legs. And then next is feeling out of breath and legs are sinking. And then the next one at the end, I'm out of the breath and the legs are sinking with no rhythm. I'm too tired. I'm sleepy already at the office. Anyone here who can
Did I
relate?
say that?
As you said that,
When I said it.
you said after the workout today, you feel so tired and sleepy all day in the office.
Honestly,
Oh my God.
coach, when that was your first assignment to me to have like the
No.
200 and 400, I said like 400. I think I have a wrong coach because I never done 400. But you know what? After swimming 400 without stopping,
Huh?
wow, I feel a winner already. Just the first session.
Confidence already.
And I said like, yeah, I mean like because of the coach and like, someone is guiding and someone is, watching you,
Mm-hmm.
the confidence within yourself that I need to finish the 400. I need a good
I agree with you.
baseline because I don't want, well, you advised me to, you can
I
stop
want
anytime, but I want a good baseline so that at the end of the program, then I can see how I improve.
for you. Good job on that one. You pushed yourself, and you're not the only one. There's several, like, no matter whether it's very, very slow, we have a lot, some slow athletes. I said, like, I just need baseline. I want to know where you're at. Just give it to me. Okay. So what's
I
great
really
about,
push myself to that, coach.
say it again.
I really push myself
I
to
know
get
you you still remember it. You were tired and sleepy in the office.
it. And again, the problems occurs again after that 400-meter nonstop. I want to finish it like exerting a lot of energy, and
Sure.
I feel pain. That's the time when I shouted like urgent 911.
I know.
I
Yeah.
feel so embarrassed. Like I don't even
Uh,
want to push it there because it's just embarrassing. Like
yeah.
like you're swimming with bad technique, and I said like I'm gonna suck it up. This is my problem. So I'm sure like there are also other athletes that they have same problem. Then they can just see your comment
Uh,
and
yeah, and let's ask, people, are you guys can relate to this? Like, if you're like wanting to do the swimming, you've been trying to do YouTube and then it's not moving. If that's one of those things that you guys are trying to do, can you guys, because I did that too. I did that too, because yeah, I need something. So now for you, like now the shoulder, you want to finish the 70.3, but then now the shoulder, it increased your confidence finishing that 400 meters, right? But then
yes,
there's still the shoulder.
yeah.
Okay. So now
Mhm.
when I first saw, and it's true, when I first saw his videos here, I'm like, this guy knows, seems like he's so relaxed. And then, like this is how he was swimming. He seems like he knows what he's doing because it looks like he got it from the YouTube because he moves. He's moving to the end, but just needs he's not so bad, right? It looks like he's so relaxed. But then
You think
yeah,
so?
no, that for some athletes, they would think, oh, because you followed the YouTube. But then the thing about it is that how does Noriel know whether he's doing it correctly? Okay, because when I look into it, these are the feedback that I gave him. There were several. Okay, so that is basically one-on-one feedback. There's several. Okay, and the next thing, all this one. So you want Noriel, here you go. Like I break it down to the different, it's more of like movie scenes. Okay. But then it's not, this one was just May 25. And then later on, just next week, he's like, coach, urgent. This is what he was saying. Pain on my left shoulder. Okay. And he said, I've been swimming for a while. One of the reasons why I signed up for this 30-day swim boot camp is because I've been feeling discomfort. Okay. So now with us, it's not just, yes, we give technique feedback. Okay. But at the same time, we don't train in pain. And that's something that Noriel, we don't train in pain. You cannot push through. And then I think that's when you learned it. Yes?
Yeah, I guess the spirit of being competitive. I want to improve right away. So I just kill myself there. I'm just so excited. I have only 30 days. So I'm gonna, take advantage of this time. Not too fast. The shoulders slow me down.
And I'm glad you actually told us that. So everyone just put yourself in the shoes of Noriel with only about 6 weeks until 70.3. Just finished his first nonstop 400 meters. And then screaming out, urgent, pain on my left shoulder. Okay. So now how's the approach? Basically with us, okay. So right here, I ask him a lot of questions in terms of this is a long one, basically investigating the pain. The next one here is that I gave him more feedback. So this one is basically, by the way, I'm going to give you a summary of this one. If you have shoulder pain, okay, swim faulty technique. So this one is basically my feedback to him about videos as an opportunity for everyone to learn from it. Okay. Okay. So I put a pool. Okay. So let me see. All right. So it's basically right here through. So now he breathes. As he breathes, this is how his okay. So basically this one is about we're not gonna go through this one, but it's about 20 minutes walking Noriel of all the faulty technique that he was not doing correctly. Okay.
And what was basically creating that shoulder pain?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you feel, or when you saw that one and you saw shoot?
I said, what?
What did you feel? Yeah.
Yeah. Even me, I'm not a swim. I can't analyze. I think it's not. It's everything is faulty, and it was a bad technique, and my shoulder and my arms going there, but me without seeing that, I feel like I have a good pulling catch. I have that feeling, but man, oh man, when you take a video, it's not the same.
And I broke it down. And that's what I'm saying. When I go back to the video, I'm going to show it to everyone again, he's moving, and you could be already moving, when people, this is how he was swimming. Right. It looks like he's so relaxed, but then it's not just about above the water. It's also under the water of what happens. Okay. So breaking it down help you out to realize, oh, I got some work. Is that what helped you also to realize it?
Yeah. And I saw already the problem, and you totally pointed out, coach, and yeah, And it was a perfect timing because that's the time I have a vacation in Florida. So I have like time when you gave me that shoulder
Pain.
maintenance.
Yeah, shoulder maintenance. Yes.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
like the best one. And like, so after every time I swim, I just do that shoulder maintenance, and the pain is gone and ready to rock and roll again.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Let me
Yeah,
let me share.
that's so much. It costs like, oh, that maintenance. That's what we paid for. I mean, like, probably the YouTube is gonna be, I mean, like in the YouTube, Google is gonna be there, but for every individual athlete, we have different style of swimming. So that's where the coaching comes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the coach know how to, correct those thing and your problem.
Since you mentioned the maintenance, and I want to make sure our athletes understand that. So athletes, so with our athletes, all our athletes, we don't just train them how to swim or swim, bike, and run. There's training, nutrition, body maintenance. So part of it is the body maintenance that he mentioned.
So it's basically addressing preventatively what's going on that's causing things to not go well.
Yeah.
Or
As much as possible, we don't want to go to the rehab, but when he come, it became kind of like, hey, let's solve this one. It's more of like, okay, let's get on. But once you start doing it on a daily basis, right, and you're proactive, the pain is gone.
Yes, with
Okay.
those maintenance.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now,
of course, you corrected the proper technique. Yeah,
yes.
that helped.
Okay.
But again, it's shoulder repetitive motion. You're still gonna have some discomfort and tightness, and that's where the shoulder maintenance workout comes.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's really important for us athlete to before we workout, we have the warm up, we have the cool down, we have the stretching and the yoga. And for this, I don't know, it's part of the boat swimming camp. Coach, I need a yoga and more exercise. And I think those are bonus. And he gave me a lot of resources.
Okay. Yeah, there's several that we do because we want you to be overall healthy. Yep. And we want to make sure that your wife is happy. So that's why. So everyone, they both, after just 1 week, they want, Coach, I gotta go to cruise. So in the middle of 70.3, with only like about 6 weeks left or 7 weeks, what he had done, and actually I also already put this one together. And this one, I put this one together so that you guys can see, like, he had so many things going on, and I hope I didn't miss anything. I'm sure there's a lot of co-curricular activities. With 6 weeks left until first 70.3, here's what's in Noriel's plate of what he had mentioned to me. Maybe there's more. Family, full-time job. He wants still to complete 2 double century rides, which is 200 miles. He wants to do first 70.3, and here you go. Learn proper swim technique in swimming and solve shoulder pain.
Wow,
Did you know that you were doing this?
And
I
then
didn't
also,
see that in my plate.
Yeah, and you wanted, and then you did cruise. You went to Florida in the middle of the 6 weeks. But no wonder you're tired. You're like, whoa. So everyone, he did this one. When he started, he only can finish 400 meters. Okay. And he had shoulder pain. Okay. So now let's continue.
well, I'm wondering, what was it when you talked to us the first time? What was it about Feisty Fox Coaching and the team that made you really decide to work with us?
Yeah, so that's after all those YouTube video and I'm practicing, and I said, was like, it's my dream to be a triathlete. If I want to improve myself, if I want to be an efficient swimmer, if I want to, to have pain-free with that shoulder pain, and if I want to not panic in the open water, I said, I need a coach. And that's the time I call you guys, because that 7.3, it's just around the corner, and I'm still panicking in the open water. I cannot cross that 500 yards in Bayshore. And how can I finish this Oregon? And they said it's downstream. That is 1.2 miles. Even it's like a fast one. If, if you don't know, you cannot finish that one. I mean, for me as a new triathlete, a new swimmer. And I said like,
And with the
yeah,
shoulder pain already.
yeah, that's too much. So I said like, yeah, I'm gonna invest for coaching. So yeah, that's why I pick up the phone, and this time I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Well, since you mentioned about the downstream, and I mean, everyone knows about downstream, and like a lot of athletes, like, oh, I'm gonna do Oregon 70.3, and my friend said it's fast, it's easy.
But
Yeah,
like you said,
yeah.
like
All my friends that saying easy, they're like full Ironman. They're like swimmer, of course. It's gonna
Okay.
be easy, but for us, new swimmer, new triathlete, I'm telling you, open water is an open water. It's unpredictable.
Mhm.
I mean, like, well, yeah, the water is moving. That is 1.2 miles. That is long. What you
It is.
gonna do if you don't have like technique, the breathing technique? Are you like just float and just don't breathe?
Your kicks.
And how about like 2,000 athletes swimming beside you?
I know.
And how
And
about the boats there? And
yeah.
and some they're like wavy. Yeah, for those uh, triathlete already, yeah, for sure they're gonna enjoy it. But for us, new swimmer, new triathlete, it's still challenging for that 1.2 mile swimming in Oregon, and I kind of like panic too. As I told you,
That's
I
correct.
didn't even start my watch because of
Gotcha. Well, I think that's what you just said is enlightening, and because I don't want them to get blindsided. Okay, because
yes,
there's like Noriel said, there's like about 2,000 around you,
and
and then
boats
well, for
and
you, you
waves.
were still dealing with your panic in deep end of the water with only like 6-7 weeks. Definitely, you gotta get working, right?
coach, what gained my confidence when we had that in-person open water swimming.
Hmm. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, so like that day was so much fun. And I mean, like, and that's the first time I met you guys. And it's like, whoa! I was like, I was so happy to see you in person, honestly. And because I just see you in person, it's a celebrity coach. And I said, oh, this is my coach.
You're so kind.
And I'm so proud to be, under your guidance, Coach Shangri-La. Thank you so much. Yeah, in that day, open water swimming, and we have so much fun. Coach Shangri-La taught us the basic open water skill, and Bineta showed us the sighting. Oh, Bineta, you're so smooth. And yeah, and we have this race simulation swim. So like this is so much fun because like Coach Shangri-La and Coach Spinetta, like they're like pulling our legs and swim over us. Hey, and I said like, hey, this is what's gonna be in your race. And okay, I said okay. So like we did 3 times. It was so much fun, and it just we were just like kids in that pool, and the two of you guys, it just bothering our swimming and just pulling our legs and just swim over us. And like I kind of like panic at first, but then I kind of like experience what's gonna be in the real race. And you know what, coach? That's the best thing I ever decided to meet you in person and have this open water swimming in Bayshore. And I also like my friend Roy. I don't know if he's watching, and like he is from New Mexico, and I'm just
Yeah.
around here. Just what under 1 hour drive to Bayshore, and I can't join this uh, in-person swimming. I said like, yeah, I'm gonna join it, and wow, I learned a lot, and like coach,
1 hour
that's
only.
the time I unlocked my fear in deep water, and I said like, wow, It's like it just, you showed me how to do it in a open water, and like, all right, just go buoy to buoy, just relax, just apply your proper technique, breathing, yeah. And after a week, I went back to Bayshore. Wow, I couldn't believe myself. I stayed in the water for 1 hour and 30 minutes, just swimming in the deep water.
On your
And
own.
it's like,
It's different, right?
wow,
Yeah.
it's so much fun. And I said, like,
On
I, I'm still in the water. And I'm just so excited to report to Coach. Coach, I'm not fit anymore.
Good.
Like if you guys know the Bayshore, like from the beach, I swim all the way to the buoy A or M. That's really far.
Oh, it's
And
far. It is far.
sure.
1.5 hour nonstop
Yes, I was just there, and I said,
in
like,
the deep water. And that's actually July 4th, because that's
Mhm.
the holiday. So
Mhm.
he started May 25th saying panic, was only swimming 100 meters at a time with 20 seconds, and it's in the pool with shoulder pain, only swimming on the shore. July 4th was swimming in the deep end, 1.5 hour. Crazy.
And enjoying it.
And enjoying. And then when he joined us, he was
I don't know, like, I'm not,
like,
I,
it's
I
like
don't understand. Like, I mean, in just like weeks difference, but probably you guys have some magic. You just spell it out and boom, I'm not afraid anymore in the deep water. And I said, like, and that's gained my confidence. Man, I can finish this swim in Oregon.
There you go.
Like, imagine if I don't sign up for this one, I'm still gonna be like, I'm still dealing my shoulder pain. I'm still gonna be afraid in the deep water. Like, oh.
Yeah. So you mentioned this is Roy, and actually Roy is from New Mexico. So yeah, he drove 12 hours to actually join us. And we have athletes from across the United States flying and join us, because the way we do it is very, very intentional. Like my 1 hour, your 1 hour, your 1 hour is very valuable. We're more about like quality over quantity.
And
That was
results.
only 1 hour.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then like, and then you were like, I don't understand why I was panicking.
Well, probably, yeah. I mean, like your guidance code, it's just, yeah, it's, well, with all the techniques, then yeah, I know what to do in the deep water. And plus the bonus 1 hour in the pool. Wow, that was fun. And you just corrected all. It was quick. We did the catch and pull, we got the kicking, and like we were like, we're four, right? A Queen, a Roy. Yeah. And with that 1 hour, man, you're so efficient. Yeah, you're so efficient, coach. I mean, like, boom, like we just kept swimming, and just you pointed out what is wrong, and wow, and we were so much fun there. Like that 1 hour is like, it's so fast, and like, whoa. And I learned a lot already that time, and like it's like the summary of everything. And yeah, so like for the athletes, if you have the opportunity to meet Coach Noriel in person, he's gonna spell you out something. He's gonna do magic.
Well, actually, like that's why you see it's only like a minute and I see it. It's mainly because we have a lot of athletes across the United States that do online, and they're getting results. You are like one of the, like, not really one, but handful athletes are in person, but a lot are online. Just imagine how much more value an in-person would get, right? And we only did one.
Yes.
One session. Yeah.
One. That's it. I think that's the only time I met you, actually.
Yeah.
Only one. One in all those the time. One day. That's it.
Yeah, one
Okay.
day. 1 hour in the open water, and we went to
And then I remember you mentioned that you felt much smoother in how you were swimming compared to before. Can you share a few things that you think made the difference?
You mentioned about doggy paddle before.
Yeah.
Like,
The
oh,
doggy
okay, so
paddle.
yeah, because there's
Yeah.
a lot of YouTube videos, right? But then how do you know that they're doing it correctly? I think the way that I explained to you clicked for you.
Yeah, exactly. For some reason, in the YouTube video, it's almost the same. But when you like totally with you and you just explaining and like I'm showing my video and you have this analysis and you pointed out and like and I applied it like
Yeah.
it's like again as a we are uh, we are different individually in the style and that's where the coach comes and he knows they know how to break it down your technique your style because like you can even like ask like, oh, what did Coach Shangri-La done to your workout? Can I share? They can easily share it, but you're not the same with that athlete. You're
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that athlete, of course, Coach Shangri-La will give a different workout for me, different workout. And with it's a team effort though, because like, yeah, we have all the resources, we have all the coaching, but if you don't help yourself, as said, Bineta is kind of like, all right, we're just gonna accept you if you can fulfill to go swimming 3 times a week. Oh, because
Yeah, it
like
has to
they
be.
want result.
Yeah.
They want result. So like if you don't do it, then we don't
Yeah, I
want
mean,
our ruin our reputation, kind of thing like that. And
yeah,
I said, and everything was improving. And like all the athletes, and I said to myself, probably that one of the motivation. I don't want, I mean, like your coach Bineta, and because your reputation is so high, and like we had this athlete that didn't improve at all. And I said, I'm not gonna be that one.
Yeah. Yeah. You know?
awesome. Well, if you
We're
had
learning a
to,
lot.
yeah, yeah. If you had to choose 3 things that you think made the biggest difference for you working together with the Feisty Fox team, what do you think those would be?
Yeah, this is the best thing I've ever made, done, and invest. I mean, now, as I mentioned, with all my problems, shoulder pain, deep open water, and I cannot enjoy swimming. And after this short period of time, the 30 days boot camp, wow, I mean, like the shoulder pain is gone. Imagine if I went to the doctor, the physical therapy session, it's more expensive. And hey, Coach Shangri-La and Vineta just fixed me. And now enjoy, I can enjoy swimming already. And yeah, working with you guys gave me the confidence in my first Ironman 7.3 in Oregon, and I, I probably I can finish. I'm not sure if I can finish it. Imagine you're panicking. That's 1.2 miles. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stop? Stop again? Then there's a cut of time, and yeah, and I'm so happy to be part of this program. And like the other day, I went swimming like I was just without coaching, without the feisty packs coaching. I can't enjoy like this. And I'm like, correct me, I'm still not a good swimmer, but I'm practicing the right way now. So
Mm-hmm.
they were saying, uh, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
No, it should
Actually,
be right
the first.
practice.
Yeah, there you
Make
go.
perfect. That's why every time I go swimming, I intentionally do some drills before the main set. And yeah, and after that, I do the shoulder maintenance workout. Then
I'm so
I'm
happy.
good to go again.
Good job. I love it. So I'm proud because he's doing his own training now, but he's still applying what we've taught you. I am proud of you. That's
So
awesome.
that's
Good
what
job,
kills me. Thanks so much.
Noriel. Good job. So everyone, I actually did this one.
Well,
Okay.
I'm wondering, who
Okay.
here, does anybody here also have that something happening with their shoulders when you're swimming? Any tightness, things that you're feeling with the shoulders? I know this is common for some people that they're experiencing this.
Yeah.
Let's see some hands in the chat if that's what's happening to you.
And the thing is that I'm going to actually summarize, more of the top level of like, if you have shoulder pain, okay, these are the 5 things that you need to do. And of course, like in terms of this one right here, let me just show it to you. So if you have shoulder pain, yes, I agree. The swim technique is critical. And actually not just shoulder pain. And it depends. When I see a person's video, sometimes they would say my low back, okay, or their neck, or their Achilles or something, so if you're swimming and you feel that on your swimming, make sure that for you to check out your swim technique. Then the next thing is that this one is, for all our athletes, I am very strict on this one. And it's basically don't train in pain. This is what we do in Feisty Fox coaching, where we are very dedicated and like making sure that our athletes are staying injury free. And one of them is actually to make sure that we help them reframe their mindset about this, that it's not just about pushing. Because right now when Noriel, when I said, hey Noriel, it's okay, don't train in pain. And it's more about like really selectively advising him of what's next that he needs to do.
That's safe.
And that's safe. He was more of like pressured about the 30 days, but it's not about that. It's the quality of like what we put in. And then once he started doing that, I'm like, oh, no, it's all good now. And it's not even 30 days yet, So it's the quality. So like right here, so definitely don't train in pain. Next, body maintenance, do not underestimate. Make sure to do it daily. This is, being proactive on this one. And like what Noriel is
addressing. I mean, basically it's addressing whatever
the weak areas
is happening to you. Because if you think that, I'm just going to rest it and then it's going to go away, it usually doesn't work that way. For most people, it doesn't go away.
So this body maintenance, they're not just stretches. Yes, we do yoga, but at the same time, we really address the weak areas. We have athletes besides Noriel we're in. Why don't you, how about let's check with your PT? But coach, you're already assigning exercises that are helping me. I don't need it. But sometimes when it's really serious, like, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay. So yeah, so like that's body maintenance, being proactive. Next, use of paddle. If you're already hurting on your shoulder, let's look into it. Unless you are confident that your technique is good and your pain is gone, go ahead. But if you're not confident, your catch is not good, and you don't know what's happening under the water, then let's rethink about using paddle. I would say refrain.
No paddles.
Refrain. And then ice your shoulder if you feel something. Okay. Awesome. Well, we're going back to Noriel. Noriel from Feisty Fox Coaching. Oh, it looks like
Well, we have some comments. Danny said, I had a very similar experience. Now I know the correct way to train. Thanks, Feisty Fox. Oh,
Danny from Texas.
that's
Danny,
awesome.
where you at now? So Danny also, same thing, open water, panic. Right, Danny? I still remember you. We don't forget you.
And then Guy said, I wish I could swim like that. When I swim, it's more like someone drowning than actually swimming. Oh, Noriel, he likes your swimming.
See? The videos. Yeah, just watch out with that technique though.
And then John, do you use a buoy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I use buoy for my catch and pull. And
Okay.
I have my snorkel,
Mm-hmm.
so that you can just focus your catch and pull without breathing. And that's a time when and after that you can totally feel it, like it's the glide.
There you go.
Catch and pull, yeah, you can feel. And with that snorkeling, you can practice your shoulder muscle. Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah. So I advise for a new swimmer like me to have like the snorkel. Yeah. So that you can see like the catch and pull, like the big boulder. You can totally, am I doing the right catch? So like, oh yeah. So like you can feel it.
There
Yep.
you go. Let's go, Noriel. Teaching
Yeah.
everybody.
So, well, I wanted to clarify also, like, we use pull buoy, we use fins, but make sure you know why you're using them and don't depend on that. Okay. So why do we use that? For example, let's just say we use the pull buoy on the legs because we want to focus at the front. We want to use fins because we want to focus on the breathing, but we still need to work the legs. So it's like just basically minimizing the variable. Okay. Good. Thank you, Noriel, for sharing that. Love it. Okay. Well, Noriel from Feisty Fox Coaching, we are very proud of you. You have so much transformation on this one. You have a lot, you had a lot of gains. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, and I hope I didn't disappoint you. I was really afraid that I don't
You're
want to be like those students who like not improve.
You did amazing. You did amazing. And for everyone of you guys who have watched Noriel's story, who have been inspired, this is what we do in Feisty Fox Coaching. We help busy high achievers crush their races no matter what their level of experience.
Yes, I love partnering with athletes who are excited about going after big goals.
Yep.
For those of you who
Mhm.
are ready to do that, we're giving you an opportunity to chat with us face to face. We are making our calendar available for a 15-minute call. Spots are limited since we can only talk to so many of you per week.
You've been busy.
If you
my
want to save a
God.
spot, put
Yeah.
hashtag game plan in the comments now.
Yeah. And you know, there's nothing for you to buy there. It's on a call, it's a call, and it's free to reserve. Okay. So if you want to chat with us face to face, just put hashtag game plan in the comments now. That's basically what Noriel did. Hashtag game plan. Even if you are listening to the replay, okay, and we'll have a quick chat, okay, with you to discuss the best strategy for us to getting your goal. Okay. Well, let's go back to Noriel again. Noriel, we're just one last question before we'll let you go. So now that you're 70.3 finisher, now that you know how to correct your own technique on your own and continue to improve, and you've gotten faster compared to before, no shoulder pain. Do you still remember how you were back then, old self, which is not long ago, really?
I
It's
felt
not,
like wow,
yeah,
it was the
it was
best.
not long ago. It was
It was
like
the best.
May.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you tell? What are the top 3 advices that you would tell the old Noriel before, which is because I asked that because some of our other athletes, you know, could be experiencing basically some of those that you just did or encountered or challenges. What would you advise? Like top 3?
Uh, firstly, if you really want to improve your swimming, and if you feel discomfort already in swimming, and you feel like fatigued, and you've done your, I mean, it's like I've done it for months, but I'm not improving it. I mean, like, yeah, you have the time, but it's kind of like a waste of time. Keep doing it the wrong way of swimming, because well, I ended hurting myself. And yeah, first, just need a coach. Get a coach, and for very short period of time, I all my problem was corrected, and now I'm enjoying my swimming. Yeah, just get a coach if you're not if you feel that you're not improving and you have a problem. And second, join a triathlete club.
There you go.
In triathlete club, you're gonna have your unlimited free advices with them. And like I'm wearing my 3P. I think this is one of the best 3P like, oh, we have the 7.3 and 100 days for free. Only 3 for above having this for And uh, just sign up
Oh, sign up.
because you don't sign up for any events, you don't improve yourself. You are not training. You don't have, if you sign up, then you can push yourself, the motivation. Like that was one of the take New York. I want marathon. I'm here in California because I didn't believe in those paying to exercise. Why would I pay? But without those you will not improve. You will not measure you will not unlock yourself.
There you
So
go.
like how much is like the marathon for now? That's 100 bucks. That is like 2 times you eat in McDonald's and $100 gone. And if you have signed up for the $100 one, then you're gonna be healthier and you're gonna improve yourself.
Love it. Love it. Okay. So yeah, get a coach, triathlon club, and then sign up. Right? Yes. Okay. Because it was on and off. I want to make sure it was clear. Love it. Well, we learned a lot from you, Noriel. Thanks a lot. And everyone, if you've gotten a lot of value, I hope you enjoyed this one. We do this one on a weekly basis. Put hashtag value there. Let's thank Noriel for his time because he's a very busy. He has
Yes, he has a child coming. So
Yes.
Yes,
exciting.
yes, my wife is full term already, so it's just a matter of time that I'm gonna be a daddy.
so well, thank you, Noriel. Really, really appreciate it. And keep swimming, keep training. I know you are.
I can wait again to go to the pool and swim because
Oh,
like that's the best
That's your
exercise,
relaxing.
non-impact.
Ah, good, good. You got what you want, the non-impact that you said, health,
Mhm. Yeah,
off,
yeah.
and no
If you want,
shoulder.
if you want to be improve your biking and running, you need to put together with the swimming. That's the best way to yeah.
Cross train. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thank you, Noriel, and we'll be
Thank
in
you,
touch.
Coach.
Everyone. Bye, everyone. Till next time. And let's thank Noriel.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.